you think the business community should take away from the debate and from the candidates' responses?
That there is going to be a return to perhaps business as usual. The fact that they did not praise the mayor and the Bloomberg administration for so many innovations, for so many accomplishments over almost 12 years was frankly very, very disappointing, because we need to build on the strengths of the Bloomberg administration, and they spent too much time focusing on the negative.
I think in a Democratic primary, Mayor Bloomberg is a liability. And I think that all the candidates know that, and I mean, they're trying to be different than Mayor Bloomberg.
Were you caught off guard by any of their responses?
No, other than Sal Albany saying, why do we need a public advocate? That caught me off guard. But it's the same that we hear all the time. I love that they say that they want to increase the wages for those below the poverty level. Where do they think the money's going to come from? They seem to think that small businesses have deep pockets and just can keep shelling out the money. Here's for paid sick leave. Here's for this. Here's for that.
They definitely didn't seem to like too much the question, why do you keep doing things that small businesses don't like?
None of them answered that question. None. Because they can't answer the question, because they do keep putting on all these burdens.
There was a lot of discussion about retroactive raises, the effects on the budget. Were you satisfied with some of the answers to those questions? They're unwilling to debate this in public.
I'm a believer in you don't negotiate collective bargaining agreements in public. There are a number of options that whomever is elected mayor can put on a table to labor to offset that particular issue. I don't think any candidate wants to lock themselves in to a public position this early in the process.
And understandably, because when you negotiate over $4 to $5 billion in budgetary spending, I mean, that's a big number, and there's no way you can really get into any kind of detail. You can say that we'll economize elsewhere, maybe we'll raise some revenues in other places, but you have to face up to that with organized labor when you become mayor.
What do you think the business community should take away from the candidates' responses to some of these really substantive questions?
I think a lot of the candidates haven't necessarily had the kind of exposure that Mayor Bloomberg has had throughout the course of his career. So I think it's really important for the business community to take seriously their responsibility in educating the candidates, their campaigns, the people close to them, the people who influence them about the issues.
Great. Siri, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I really appreciate it.